Hi, I'm Dr. Corinne Chapman. I have a lot of clients ask me about why they can't buy meat from the grocery store for their pets. And while I know a lot of the meat from the grocery store and raw food is human grade, you have to remember that in a grocery store setting, the food is fresh, but it's often not frozen. It doesn't come frozen. It's usually sitting in the freezer section, but semi-thawed or thawing, which in my opinion is not a good option. That's where bacteria can grow. We have to look at the fact that the quality may be good, but it's still their hope that you're going to go home and you're going to cook it, or you're going to freeze it, or you're going to put it in the fridge to eat it the next night, whatever you choose. It's still not a raw, frozen item that's safe for your pet to eat. While our pets are resilient and they do have a very adaptable gut, I still don't like to press them with the grocery store item. The second thing I like to talk about is that raw food is a combination. So when I talk about and educate my clients on raw food feeding, I like to go on the fact that animals are meant to eat a whole carcass or a whole prey type format raw food. And so that includes raw meat, raw bone, and raw organ meats in combination with a bit of veggie and fruit. In doing so, the convenience of having a patty that's already ground down and has all of those components is important to me as the pet guardian, but it should also be important to you. It's more convenient and it's less of a pain to have to organize it all and put it all into that format. So buying from a grocer, you'd have to go out, you'd have to buy bone, you'd have to buy the meat, and you'd have to buy the organ meat in combination with the veggie fruit and figure out the right balance and then grind it all together in order to feed them appropriately. You can't feed a dog a bone and expect them to get the actual nutrients from that bone. It has to be ground down in order for them to eat it. And it's a little bit of a safety issue as well. Trying to grind down bone at home, you need a heavy-duty grinder for one. And then trying to find those right balances is another problem when buying from a grocer. Also, a lot of people think that it's going to be cheaper if they buy from the grocer. And truly, it is not. Not only does it not save time, because it's a lot more time inefficient to have to group all these things together and make it work, but cost-wise, trying to buy enough bone, enough meat, enough organ meat, and then the veggie fruit combo that you have to grind down takes a lot of time and effort, and it does cost you just as much, if not more, in the end. So I like the convenience of Tailblazers. They have a wide variety of freshly made raw patties that combine and include the whole prey raw food diet in one.